Honestly speaking, guys, I fear who not fear Nigerian politicians. These people, they can eat their vomit. They can do anything. They are like chameleons. They can never be trusted. You know why? These people, they don't care about us. All they are just after is themselves. Just themselves. Welcome back to Prospect Internet TV. I beg, if today be your first time, when you come across our channel, please subscribe, like, and share. And don't forget to give us a thumbs up. So my people, this news you're about to watch, this video you're about to watch, will expose you, to the true colors of Nigerian politicians. When I say this here, some wiki, his days is numbered though, in this political whatever. Because I understand that Wike cannot come out for any position he will be voted for. And most times, I wonder how Wike go to bed and sleep with all this trouble they draw left, right, and center. Basically, Wike is angry with everybody. He's quarreling with everybody. Anyway, you see what happen? There are people that you don't drag. Because when you drag them, you don't drag yourself. Yes, on Wike go church, go to drag Peter Obi. Una know say since this coalition matter, APC they eventually lose their sleep. They don't sleep again. APC no they sleep again. And right now we don't hear say President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, they find way when they want to take hijack the coalition party. The same people who said, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. When I say they hear from Reno or Mokri, when he saw the caliber of this coalition, he don't enter inside bag, envelope himself. Well, there is no need talking too much. I'm going to drop this video for you. How Nigerians have reacted to this, yes, on Wike, dragging Peter Obi. Again, I will drop the video. We will watch it together. Let's get there.
You have sympathy for somebody you don't know. I'll say it. And that's where he nearly made us to make a mistake. He said Peter Obi will be president. President where? Some of you don't know somebody just out of emotion. For 8 years, he was governor. He never conducted local government election. Never. That time Nigerians were not angry. Nigerians were happy that he refused to conduct local government election. 8 good years you were governor. That one was democracy. That's why you define it to be democracy. Only you, governor of all the local government. And none of you ask questions. Now they will come out and begin to talk. Democracy is not working. But it worked under your own. Staying alone. To be chairman of local government, to be governor, only one man.
Government chairmen and their deputies have been sworn in Awka, the Anambra State capital, by the state governor, Peter Obi. Well, this follows a near clean sweep of the Anambra State local government elections over the weekend. The newly elected chairmen and their deputies were later given their certificates of return by the chairman of the State Electoral Commission. This is the first local council election in Anambra State since 1998.
Now God will continue to dey shame all these people. You can imagine someone like Nyesom Wike, somebody that has been local government chairman, a minister of state for education, a governor of 8 years, and now a serving minister of the Federal Capital Territory, doing pedestrian lie, Probably you heard from Reno Mokri, and like Daddy Freeze, you didn't confirm from other sources. You went on to go, and that is not. There is nothing as embarrassing as holding the trust of the people, holding microphone, and then going to tell a lie that can be that do not need any form of extra effort to debunk. It's quite embarrassing. And at the end of the day, this guy Peter Abi get the way you take day. Now sleep, I dey sleep. And again, this is a test. I'll be sleeping. I'm not joking. You can see my eyes. Testament to the father and say, terrible matter will kill you. Most of us now we there. This 2027 election. Now go they work. Not be weekend now they go church, they go do Thanksgiving, they look for her to talk. I'm sleeping. I wake up now and say, make I try to tell me somebody sent me a message. I went to check and said, please, you have to speak on this. I said, look am. Now I see they say Wiki yesterday was blabbing somewhere. I said, but this information has been in public place. Thank God, God will not sleep. Today not blogs, don't post now. Peter P doesn't need to respond. See, as it starts today, Peter B is number one in Nigerian politicians that has had enough verifiable statements, verifiable videos. He has everything about Peter B is almost in the public place. The only thing Peter B never talk now, he sleep with his wife, or he born in Peking. I think that's the only thing the man has not said publicly. There is nothing, and that is why I said that if I hear Peter B campaign for 2027, I go verse for him because he said everything that needs to be said. The man has put himself out there every other time. Everything about him is in the public place. Look at the thing. It's Chinese TV. The man conducted the first election since 1998. Sometimes the other thing, I think what I heard usually before was that his local government elections while he was governor wasn't done within the confines of democracy. Other parties did not win. And at that time, my brother, the man was an Abga governor. You should understand clearly the influence of late Ifutubego Ojukwu was in Anambra State. If not for anywhere, not be for Anambra, for example. And Peter B, the most important thing in this is what Peter B told the local government chairman. My God. See, I've said it before. Peter B may not be the best thereof or there is to become president of Nigeria. But the man is miles apart. 1,000,000 miles apart of his contemporaries. There is no single Nigerian seeking to be president of Nigeria that has got the credibility, the competence, the capacity, the verifiability of who Peter B is. You are following a man that is not known. No father, no mother, no brother, no sister, no school, not no. People today still think that this a Muda man, Tinubu is some Guinea. Other people say nobody has. There's no record of him. He who is a glass house do not throw stone. Should we talk about this evil that you saw me? And that's why I saw a video for Mojo. I can never respond to a Mojo. Fade buffaloes. People that sacrifice their educational history on the altar of. So look at what Tinubu has done to Wole Soyinka. He cannot talk anymore. He's an embarrassment. An erudite scholar. A professor of such reputation. An emeritus professor. A whole Wole Soyinka that itself is an institution of learning. Wole Soyinka. While he was here schooling, his documented processes, his books, his articles written were being used to tutor other students. That's the man that Tinubu has divorced and separated his reputation from, because he yet aligned with this fellow. I've said it when the Bible said this one came to kill, to steal, and to destroy. Tinubu did not come to only maim, kill, destroy this country. Everybody associated with him, he removes their brain and fixes rubbish inside. Rubbish! See Wiki. See Wiki, they call Mr. Project. Even if I didn't celebrate all, I think I like Wiki's project style. But the fact that it doesn't tackle the most important, human capital development, quality reforms that are sustainable. But it doesn't come with reforms, human capital development, and the things that are supposed to legacy that are supposed to outlive you. Anybody can do road, but it is the reforms you bring into the place, policies, that determines the longevity of whatever you are doing. See how they mess this one up with a Chinese TV report. The man over try. He ensured that he documented, because he knew a day will come where no mockery will be the one leading propaganda of that the freeze and some wicked. It never contacted. Did you research? If you had even made simple Google search, you will not make this error because you are in haste to go in public and attack the man. Are they attacking? Who are they attacking? Everybody. Everybody. Nearly as Tinubu recruit to the first assignment and focus on Peter Obi. And every single where they are passed, the manners.
These are the same people that want to rescue Nigerians. You are Minister for Interior here to go and get an international passport. You will spend weeks and months and years before you get international passport. But look at a young boy. Look at a young boy. See what he has done. Within hours, you go to your international passport. And yet, you come and tell us Nigerians are angry. Nigerians are angry with you for not making it possible for us to have an international airport as quickly, international passport as quickly as possible. Nigerians are angry with you. Nigerians are what? Angry with you. How can Nigerians not be angry with you? Today, in 1999, you are in this party. In 2006, you are another party. In 2014, you moved to another party. In 2019, you came back to another party. That 2025, you are moving to another party. To rescue who? You want to rescue your stomach. It's not Nigeria you want to rescue. So let's tell ourselves the simple truth. The time has passed. They won't have the opportunity again. You say you form coalition for 18 months, which means the president was in office for 6 months. They cannot stay out of power. Unfortunately, they have stayed out. They will come back. They will not come back. If Tinubu's government will not work, I will not support.
Avevekuve. This one is really Avevekuve. Lord have mercy. Did you see? Since when this coalition thing happened, and then also Rotimi Amechi did an interview, Wike has been, he has been all over the place. He has done interview. He has come to studio to meet people. Even in church, he's still not settled. He's all over the place. He's whatever. He's fine. Whatever you say the coalition is, okay. Can you now find some rest? If it's really not that important, you will not be this bothered. That tells you that there's something that has happened that has really shaken, that audacity, that impunity that Tinubu and his illegitimate administration have. It's like it's piping down. They're really feeling it. I think it's dawning on them that, man, it's not business as usual. Of course, you don't expect them to show any sign of them not being strong. So they will continue to project that everything is all okay. We know it is from their behavior that you know how rattled they are. And if you look at Wike's behavior in the last few days, and the kind of interviews he's been granting, the way he's been speaking, the way you see that he is really, really agitated, even though he tries to hide that agitation. But hey, we're here. We'll continue to watch and continue to monitor and continue to say. Avevekuve. This one I read of Avevekuve plus Amepo matter. Like anyway, on the issue, we'll keep going. We keep going on. Like I always say to a lot of people, this coalition, you're not friends, but you have a common enemy, and that's what everyone should focus on. And at the same time, also your interests align
Hopefully your goals are the same, which is good governance. Then just ensure that wherever you find yourself, that nothing bad is being done towards Nigeria, that Nigeria is protected, that no one is coming in and derailing the conversation from what it is supposed to be. For me, that's just basically what I focus on and what I go for. I don't sit down to begin to say, oh, is this person that I say, this person that is not there? Because at the end of the day, what I mean is that we were in opposition, I'm in opposition, and these people came on to come and meet us in a position. And they have nuisance value that you can use, you can, explore. Why don't you use them? In the meantime, just allow Wiki to entertain you and be entertained. Let him continue to do. This is what our people we call Azemi. That means they don't pour madness for him body, because the way he's running all over the place.
We are sharing if it is.
First, let's deal with the idea of going to have a Thanksgiving service. Because you have a minister of the Federal Capital Territory who has done, some projects, who has spent about 11 days launching projects, and the president attended it. And then he goes to church. And he goes to church to go and masturbate, to engage in a process of self-adulation. I find that very childish. And that's why we question it. Now, let's make the point that this constitution that we talk about says in section 10 that there shall be no state religion in any part. So, Nyesom Wike going to church to go and have a song and a dance is in violation of that part. He's not going there in his personal capacity. He's taking the whole machinery of the FCT to church to go and celebrate projects. Some of these churches, the church that he went to is St. James's Anglican Church. We call out the priest in that church this morning.
Correct.
Some of these priests, whether they are Anglican or Catholic, should also have the common sense to be able to say that certain things are not acceptable, no matter the amount of money that whether government official, is bringing in a public capacity. Maybe they should give this priest also the Constitution of Nigeria to run, to understand that, there is what is right, there is what is not right. Number two, who else will Nyesom Wike not abuse in this country? We are waiting for the day we abuse President Tinubu. And we'll be here to tell President Tinubu that we warned you that this person, the way he's going, he's going to abuse you one day when the occasion provides itself. He has abused Sapita Odili. He has abused Rotimi Amechi. He has abused who else now? Dele Momodu. So, and that's why a man like Dele Momodu is saying some of these people in government, they should take a breathalyzer test. I think that's what they call it in America.
Yes, that's what
some people are saying they should take psychiatric tests. So why should public officials just talk out of turn?
Right.
Now he's attacking Rotimi Amechi's wife, that she's this and that. Look, how does a wife get into the subject? And he's going about saying his father was a director of major companies. Who cares? Whether his father was a mechanic or a vulcanizer, that's not what we're talking about.
All right.
He has a job as minister of the Federal Capital Territory. Can all of these people just focus on that? My wife is richer than your wife. My father is richer than your father. This is why I said this morning that there should be IQ tests for the people that we send into government. If you don't have basic intelligence, don't just go near power. And don't disturb properly educated people with my wife is better than your wife, my father is better than your wife, I'm riding a Rolls Royce, I have money, I bought it with my money. Is that the kind of level of sophistication or intelligence or integrity that Nigerians should be confronted with? We have to say it. I end by saying that President Tinubu should beware. He should pay more attention to the character of the people that he puts in a very important position. I don't want to hear about your wife. I don't care. I don't care whether your wife is an industrialist or your wife is this and that. I don't want to know whether your father is a millionaire or a billionaire.
All right.
I want to assess you on the basis of the assignment that you have been given.
All right.
Can these people grow up How can we put children in important positions?
Dr. Bati on fire. Sorry, Rufai, go ahead. Quickly.
Okay, I will not be quick.
You have to be because we have other stories.
Oh yeah, quickly.
Spend time here.
Okay.
Yes.
Where should I start from first? The church.
The church.
Is it the desecration of the church?
Yes.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised that the church is now being desecrated. Bella sang one song. You can dance with me this morning.
All right.
Bishop na miliki, Pope na enjoyment, Imam na baladu. Bishop na miliki, Pope na enjoyment, Imam na baladu. Bishop, you enjoy?
Rufy. Somebody say parara. Rufy, go ahead.
So, fella sung that song
Yes.
long ago. So I'm not surprised that the altar of God is being desecrated. I'm not surprised. I'm a man of faith. My faith is the cornerstone of my life. And when I see the altar of God being turned into a political rally ground, I know as a man of faith and the spirit that that's not a discernment of the kind of anointing I want. That's the political anointing that came on him while he was there on the pulpits. And it is sad, the aberration that is happening in our house of God. Secondly, Oji, the question asked is indicative of the state where Nigeria is today. Two politicians were asked, how did you make your money?
Those are the questions, though.
They couldn't give a coherent answer. They
Wike said his
couldn't
father had
plot a timeline.
And then his Amechi said that.
I mean, with that, a lot of people, I've been seeing a lot of messages about people that went to school with these people that have been debunking all the things they have said.
Okay.
They couldn't plot an empirical timeline of what they were before getting into power. They couldn't say, in the interest of accountability, they should release their code of conduct filings before they got into power and out of power. It was a question that threw them off balance, and they muffled it because it speaks volumes of the accountability sector in the country. And that's why I dare them to release the kind of wealth they have before they got into politics
Very
and
well
out.
said.
Secondly,
we shall continue
President
the story.
Tinubu, like Minister Wike said, please release that forensic report.
This is it, yes.
Because we need a country where there's accountability. Without accountability, you cannot thrive.
All right.
So I beg you, release that forensic report. I know because of time, Oji, I wouldn't talk about.
Yes.
I'll rest it here.
We rest your case. Very good. We're waiting. Open the report. Well, all right.